Hello friends and welcome to Looking at the Markets with David Modell. Would you like an indicator that tells you not so much the direction necessarily of the price action, but how strong that trend is? Well, I've got something for you today. It is the ADX, or Average Directional Index. Let me tell you about it. ADX is not a trend direction indicator. It is only a trend strength indicator. It tells you how strongly the price is moving in a direction, but not what that direction is. In other words, it doesn't tell you whether the price is moving up or down. Now, the reading of the ADX can be anywhere from 0 to 100. So it's an oscillator. It bounces between 0 and 100. Anything below 25 suggests that there isn't much of a strong trend, while anything over 75 suggests an extremely strong trend. So let's take a look at that, and there's a table here. Okay, so if the ADX value is 25 or less, that would be an absent or a weak trend. 25 to 50 is a somewhat strong trend. 50 to 75, a very strong trend, and 75 to 100 would suggest an extremely strong trend. Again, it's not telling you whether it's trending up or down, just how strong that trend is. Now, people sometimes ask me whether these indicators can be used for stocks or what. Well, this is one of those indicators I believe you can, if you want to, use it for stocks, commodities, cryptocurrencies, pretty much whatever you like, whatever asset class you feel like using, but use your own discretion, make your own decisions always. All right, so let's take a look at an example. Now, this is from stockcharts.com. And also people ask me whether it could be used for day trading, swing trading. Again, you have to make your own decisions, but I believe it could be used for either one because it's really just telling you how strong the trend is. And like many indicators, it adjusts to the time frame. So in this case, it's a daily candlestick chart for Apple stock, and so this might be used for swing trading rather than for intraday trading. And it's very unusual to see an indicator where clearly the trend is down and yet the line is going up, and then clearly the line is going up but the trend is going down. It's a little strange looking and you might have to get used to it, but again, it's possible for these two to either go in the same direction, like over here, or for them to go in opposite directions, talking about the price action and the ADX line. Can go in opposite directions, or over here they're going in the same direction. It can go either way because it's not telling you the direction, it's only telling you the strength of the trend. And we can see during the big correction during Q4 of 2018, the trend was getting stronger and stronger downwards, and so there was a pickup in strength of the trend, as you can see here, indicated here. And then over here again, it started to go back up slowly, gradually, and then it started to pick up strength, as you can see over here with the ADX line going up over here. Okay? Now, if you want to also include a trend direction indicator, okay, so if you want to add something that will tell you the direction, not just the strength, you can add something. You can add a positive directional movement line, or plus DI, which indicates the amount of buying pressure. And you can add also a negative directional movement line, or negative DI, which indicates the amount of selling pressure. So you got your plus DI and your minus DI. So a plus DI line above the minus DI line means that there is more upward movement than downward movement. And conversely, a plus DI line below the minus DI line means that there is more downward movement than upward movement. Now, some traders will use the plus DI line crossing above the minus DI line as a buy signal, and they might also use the plus DI line crossing below the minus DI line as a sell signal. All right, so that might be confusing until we look at it. All right, so here we have it's Apple stock again. All right, so it's the same chart here and the same ADX line. Remember back here, okay, you've got the ADX line in black here. All right, look at that shape, and then you go down, and on stockcharts.com, you can have the ADX with the plus DI and the minus DI lines on there. So yeah, same black line here. But notice that the plus DI line, which indicates how much buying pressure there is, that's in green here. That's the green line. And there's also the minus DI line here, which is in red, and that indicates how much selling pressure there is. And notice that the plus and minus DI lines move opposite to each other, of course. The buying pressure in green and the selling pressure in red. And so, with all three of these lines on here, you have the black line telling how strong the trend is, and the green and red lines indicating the direction of the trend. And as I mentioned earlier, when you have the plus DI line, the green line, crossing above the red DI line, the minus DI line, that could be used as a buy signal if you want to. And then when it crosses back below, which it looks like it's about to do here, that could be a sell signal or even a possible short signal, because the indication here, the suggestion, and by the way, this does not work 100% of the time, all right? And none of these indicators work 100% of the time as far as I know. But the cross above could be an indication that the trend is turning, and it certainly worked here. I mean, the crossover happened here, and it was lots of upside in Apple from there. All right. Now, will this indicate, if this crosses below, which it looks like it's almost doing here, would that indicate a reversal in the trend? It possibly could. All right. So I hope that was all helpful to you. That could be found, that this indicator, people often ask me where, can I send them the indicator? Well, I can't send it to you, but you can go to stockcharts.com or whatever your trading platform is and look for the ADX, or average directional index. And if you want to throw on the plus DI and minus DI lines, you can certainly do that. That's optional. I hope this was helpful to you. If you like this video, if it's helpful, if you want to see more videos like this, then please give this video a thumbs up on YouTube and leave a comment if you want to. Let me know what you think of the average directional index. And if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, why not do that right now, okay? And also hit that notification bell on YouTube so you can get an update whenever new videos like this are published. And also, if you're interested in trading, in help or coaching for your trading or investing, or if you want some help putting together your own trading or investing plan, you can email me. I do offer coaching. If you want the coaching, you can email me at davidmodell@gmail.com. Hey, thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. I'll talk to you again soon.